Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Meredith McFadden, 2021 Student Leadership President. On behalf of everyone at Olympic High School, I would like to thank you for joining us in celebrating this exciting day. We as Trojans have overcome so much over the past year, but we are here today to celebrate not only being a proud Trojan, but the truest sense of the Olympic way. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of our guests, from family members, faculty, friends, and the community who have helped make this day a reality for all of us. Please join me in personally welcoming our supportive and esteemed stage guests. Thelma Byers-Bailey, Vice Chairperson, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools Board of Education, District 2. Lenora Shipp, Member at Large, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools Board of Education. Ernest Winston, Superintendent, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. Dr. Steve Esposito, Southwest Community Superintendent, Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools. Eric Olajarsik, Principal. Ryan Collins, Assistant Principal of Instruction. Danielle Dix, Assistant Principal. Tracy Harvey, Assistant Principal. Joshua Lale, Class of 2021 Valedictorian. Manny Smith, Class of 2021 Salutatorian. And Matthew Trifonov, Class of 2021 Salutatorian. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Olympic High School community. Before I begin, I would like to thank parents, family members, and guardians. Without your commitment to our seniors, we would not be able to celebrate this very special day. I also wish to thank our teachers, coaches, counselors, administrators, and staff members who worked tirelessly to provide the best possible education for our seniors during the pandemic. Finally, I would like to recognize and honor one of your classmates who we lost too early, Joshua Richardson Ross, who is in spirit with us today and is being honored with a flower in the 7th row. This speech is dedicated to his memory. Class of 2021, this year has been one for the record books. We all learned that education during a pandemic looks completely different than anything that we have ever experienced before. Many of you had to stay home and help your family by working. You may have lost friends or family members, but everybody had to adapt to a new way of living. I know that for many of you, there is sadness because your senior year did not necessarily go the way that you had hoped. However, there's a silver lining that can be found in all of this. Specifically, that you are graduating today despite the obstacles that the pandemic had presented us all. Today, we see the culmination of one part of your life as you begin the next. The pandemic has provided you with experiences that will ultimately set you up for the realities of living as an adult. You had to learn both grit and perseverance, both valuable traits. You also learned that the world is an ever-changing place. In fact, change has been the only constant over the last 16 months. Again, all of these are important lessons. But there are other lessons that can be of equal value. First, never settle. Always strive to be the best version of yourself. This can be a hard thing. It requires a tremendous amount of self-reflection and being open to honest feedback and criticism. Second, face your fears. Research shows that 91% of our fears and our worries never become reality. So stretch yourself, take on new roles, opportunities, and experiences. Finally, have a growth mindset. Most people are not good at something the first time they do it. It takes experience and practice to get better. The late, great John Fitzgerald Kennedy once challenged our nation during his inauguration by stating, "And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." You now have the opportunity to make our country and our world a better place as a student, employee, family member, consumer, voter, and citizen. Class of 2021, congratulations to you. Relish in this moment and enjoy it. Also be prepared for the next chapter of your life. Everything is about to completely change for you. Seize this opportunity and make the most of it every day. I am proud of each and every one of you, and I ask that you all come back to share your successes with new Olympic students that will be walking a similar path. Congratulations to you all. And now for the presentation of the diplomas. My apologies, the Salutatorian.
Good afternoon to our parents, relatives, friends, teachers, administrators, and of course, the excellent graduating class of 2021. My name is Manuel Andrew Raffinen Smith, although some of you may know me as Manny. I am proud to be the Olympic High School co-salutatorian. Today is a moment we have been looking forward to for 13 long years. And I would like to take this moment to reflect on our unique high school experience. I also want to congratulate each and every one of you on this monumental accomplishment, our high school graduation. You see, the class of 2021 is special. We have been challenged like no other class before us in history. The coronavirus hit in the middle of a pivotal time in our academic years and then lingered on into our senior years. Nevertheless, we have displayed unparalleled resilience, perseverance, and patience. I truly think this is what sets apart the class of 2021 from the rest. Despite unprecedented circumstances, we emerged stronger together. We didn't even know if we were going to have a graduation, but here we are. This is our time to celebrate and reminisce about the good old days of high school and some of the not so good days as well. It is important for us to hold on to these lessons we learned as we begin to close this chapter of our lives. We shall look upon the future with optimism and belief that we can be whatever we want to be. The class of 2021's triumph in such a grueling time is a testament to the fact that each and every one of you are capable of making your dreams come true. So this is it, graduation. Today marks the end of our childhoods and the beginning of the rest of our lives. With our hearts full of gratitude towards our community, faculty, and our parents, we share our mode of success. Class of 2021, we're out of here.
Thank you again to Manny for the wonderful speech. You really left a tough act to follow. You know, something I never understood is why everyone always says to imagine your audience naked when you come to give a speech. If anything, you guys are just making me more uncomfortable now, especially with Mr. O. He's intimidating enough as it is. I want to quickly congratulate both Manny, co-Salutatorian, and Josh, Valedictorian. I've known these guys for forever, and they've always inspired me to be both a better student and better person. I hope I've been able to do the same. Now, getting into my speech that I wrote an hour before the deadline in the name of classic high school procrastination. Good afternoon, parents, relatives, friends, administrators, and most importantly, our amazing class of 2021 graduates. My name is Matthew Trifonov, and I stand before you today as co-class salutatorian with the amazing honor of congratulating each and every one of you on the hard work, dedication, and many sacrifices that you have made in order to stand here today. It's been 13 long years of ups and downs, countless accomplishments and failures, great memories, and days we all wish we could forget. But through it all, we stand here today able to say it was all worth it. I want to take this time to look back on our journey throughout high school. We first walked into the great labyrinth of Olympic High School in 2017. I remember the first weeks of school, struggling to find my way across campus as I moved from class to class. To be completely honest, I still couldn't tell you how to find a classroom in the 200 halls. Today, in 2021, many of us never even had the opportunity to step on campus. As students, we had to adapt to online learning and sacrifice many of our most important high school experiences, including club participation, sports seasons, and even prom. It may have been a difficult journey, but we're finally at the end of it. And we can proudly say we're graduating today as the most unique class of our generation. Thank you again to all the friends and family who came to support us today. We truly couldn't have made it here without you. I want to leave you all with one final quote by Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than the ones you did. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Good afternoon, everybody. First thing I'd like to say is congratulations to Matthew and Manny, as they have, like Matthew said, we've been friends for a long time. We've challenged each other, and it's great to get to this point. Now, it is my honor to welcome students, families, friends, and faculty to graduation day for the class of 2021 at Olympic High School. I'd like to thank Mr. O, Mr. Collins, teachers, and faculty for helping us achieve this important milestone. I would also like to thank God, my parents, my brother, my sister, and my grandparents, because without them, I would not be who I am today. As we celebrate our accomplishments and begin to prepare for our next step in life, I would like to encourage you all to continue to persevere through the hard times in order to pursue your goals and dreams. Now, some of you won't be surprised by this, but I have a story about baseball to illustrate my message. About 2 weeks ago, the Olympic High School baseball team faced the hardest throwing pitcher in the state. He threw up to 96 miles an hour multiple times that night. In case you didn't know, that's how fast some pitchers in the MLB throw. My first at-bat, I went up there, and I was uncomfortable. I struck out in 3 pitches. That's the fastest way you can strike out in baseball. After that, around the 3rd inning, I was about to get up for another at-bat, and I was waiting in the on-deck circle. I looked at my dad in the stands, and I was like, phew, while shaking my head. I was thinking to myself, I have no idea how I'm going to be able to get a hit off this guy. My dad looked at me with a face full of confidence and said, son, you can do this. After that, I went up to the plate. I made that pitcher throw 9 pitches. And on the last pitch, I struck out again. Now, I'm telling you all this today because on the road to success, there's going to be failure. I may have failed that day, but I'm going to continue to pursue my dream of playing baseball for as long as I can. If I have to be able to get hits off of pitches like that in order to be successful, I'll continue to work day and night in order to do so. I'll get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's another message I want to share with you all today. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Pursuing your dreams at times might make you uncomfortable, but continue to pursue them. Pursue them with the mindset of not giving up until you accomplish them. As the great Jimmy Valvano once said while he was terminally ill with cancer, don't give up. Don't ever give up. Russell Wilson put it another way whenever he said he believes that 99% of all people who don't succeed are the ones who give up. Keep pushing forward, class of 2021. You can do this. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in our presentation of diplomas. Please hold your applause and cheers for the end of all graduates to be announced. Thank you for your consideration. Row 1. This is the wrong row. Kristen Amari Williams. Naya Adriana Williams Ferguson. Amaya Monique Willis. Sean Alexander Wilson. Josiah Alfonso Woody. Connor James Wrighton. Ho Y. George Jr. Yagal Kagua. Juan Jose Yepes Santos. Elizabeth Naomi Zamora. Sophia Zapita. Elliot Kevin Christian Zeal. Ryan Arma Vincent. Roshan Vontoyes Jr. Man Hong Vu. Keo Pa Dupsy Alana Haley. Chan Phuc Quang. Leah Chanel King. James Orlin Kozak. Isabel May Coble. Alex Kopetz. Janaya Renice Lampkin. Paige Elizabeth Lane. David Wynn Lee. Han Lee. Jamaya Tatiana Lee. Janaya Treviana Leach. Kaylee Shang Lee. Sinai Nicole Lincoln. Jonathan Evan Lindsay. Jerian Terrell Little. Talon Lockhart. Ayu Harshakana Kaleria. Serena Megan Keith. Deshaun Michael Kelly. Kylie Grace Kiyomeni-Vong. Erwin Shoel Lopez Rabaza. Brianna Renee Makowski. Matthew John McMahon. Connor James Madewell. Julian Anthony Maldonado. Christian Joel Mariquin. Kanaya Nicole Martin. Marcus Christopher Martin. Oscar O. Martinez Ramos. Cameron Amari Matthews. David Mayanda Maiga. Kayla Brianne Wadler. Estefany Paola Mazarigos. Miriam Shakura Karuma. Kirsten Renee Cum. Emilio Lagunes Malua. Jacob Christopher Lale. Joshua Stewart Lale. Jalen Elias McCain. Timothy Michael McCullough. Cassidy Iman McDonald. Meredith Kristen McFadden. Javon Carey McKenneth. Maya Angelica McMahon. Serenity Alyssa McMillian. Toriana McNeil. Karen Yuli Medina. Adonai Emilio Mahia Cornia. Tiffany Mendoza Castellano. Christian Noel Mendoza Hernandez. Carla Mira Robles. Kendrew Roy Sutherland Metcalf. Donovan Matthew Lofton. Emily Lopez. Mariela Lopez Gonzalez. Brian Tan Wynn. Megan Nguyen. Min Doi Nguyen. Ni Huang E. Nguyen. Diana Adriana Mitchell. Ishmael Marcus Mitchell. Angie Yolanda Molina Zuniga. Ryan Andrew Moore. Isabel Montoya. Alexandre Scott Montenegro. Caitlin Nicole Moore. Sophia Nasia Mormon. Christopher Mario Morales Galdamez. Jason Alexander Marrera. Daniel Alexander Moreno. Jerian Altagarcia Mori. Elijah Jermaine Nichols. Kaylee Marie Nieves. Samira Namir Betterhona. Paulique Martel Noble. Daniela Novoa Gillian. Aaron Joseph O'Reilly. Zachary Ofsanik. Felipe Ogilvy Sadino. Asia Rebecca Omar. Jasmine Alta Garcia Mori. Deanna Jade Morris. Adrian Mosqueya. Alam Samir Nasir Ruiz. Jeremiah Xavier Neal. Faith Olivia Neely. Brandon No. Kitsia Violeta Ortiz Enriquez. Jacob Ethan Ortiz. Natasha Virginia Ospina. Tamia Loria Outlaw. Jessica Padilla. Michael Tylen Pantoya. Pervion Deshaun Parker. Cedric Bradley Patterson. Cleon Bryce Payne. Kaya Cicely P. Joshua Ryan Pendergrass. Anthony Julian Perdomo. Fook Hai Win. Ryan Win. Tammy Win. Asia Sil Nikadam. Javian Alexander Permenter. Mai Fong Pham. Tan Hu Fan. Lamont Javon Pickett. Natalie Christina Pierre Lease. Gabriela Nicole Pianetta Aia. Mavel Edith Pianetta Velasquez. Zachary Henry Podshanley. Ayana Elise Poor. Jada Michelle Pope. Jennifer Giselle Portillo. Travion Latirian Poston. Jadavian Mikel Powell.
Deshaun Presley. Eric Jermaine Presley. Kevin Edgardo Oriana Sanchez. Elena Victoria Roman. Joshua Nathan Romero Gonzalez. Emily Lane Price. Avi Ismael Puebla Montes de Oca. Mylia Ray Pullman. Sebastian Quezada. Anthony Luis Quezada Cortez. Samantha Ramirez. George Ramon. Daniel Nashawn Reeves. Nayani Reeves. Jasmine Armani Reed. Jaslyn Janae Reed Ramos. Anthony Jamal Karamanzana Rife Snyder. Kaliana Danielle Karamanzana Rife Snyder. Victor Jose Perez. Jose Eduardo Salcedo Flores. Jonathan William Seymour. Jamai Amzi Ben Shalom. Caitlin Marie Reitz. Joseph Hertalt Reyes. Evan Gabriel Rink. Kamari Timothy Risher. Krishano Nilmar Roach. Alexander James Robbins. Jordan Lamar Robertson. Jada Anaya Robertson. Keziah Monet Rocket. Adrian Rodriguez. Alexander Carlos Rodriguez. Gia Margarita Rojas Montiel. Manuel Andrew Smith. Molly Kathleen Ann Smith. Tariq Arshad Smith. David Joshua Solano Gonzalez. Camila Andrea Romero Huaringa. Logan Charles Rowe. Randy Ruiz. Kai Zarik Russell. Nicholas Sam. Antonio Angel Sanchez. Jakayla Monique Sanders. Jamari Zachary Jato Sanders. Jatarian Lamarcus Jaw Sanders. Emilio Salvador Santos. Annie Cristina Santos Molina. Areli Sauceda. Logan Charles Sterrett. Austin Edward Stab. Sarah Gabriella Spence Parker. Micaiah Alani Fanay Spates. India Brianna Spate. Ivan Emmanuel Shed. Zyra Ashar Shivers. Dylan Sidlowski. Luis Elvin Silva Valdez. Tequila Alexis Sloan. Jalen Tyler Small. Christian Isaiah Smalls Hickman. Amarion Savalas Smith. Cameron DeMarco Smith. Elijah Donnell Smith. Joshua Caleb Smith. Ana Torres Estrada. Kaylin Savion Toussaint. Jonathan Jeremias Tobar. Danny Van Tran. Veen Tran. Melissa Lachey Taylor. Brandon Charles Tang. JB Carson Talley. Bean Tuan Ta. Matthew Borislav Trifonov. Karen Julissa Suarez Quintanilla. Everson Krishan Stuckey Barnes. Atavian Monte Lawrence Stokes. Mariah Latrice Stitt. Alexander Gibson Steckler. Marissa Nicole Staten. Erica Janae Hunter Staten. Nadia Vasquez. Jancoli Diogenes Velis. Adam Julius Vera. George Alejandro Vera Macias. Shantae Annette Victoriano. Leslie Joanna Villeda Valdez. Maria Desiree Villeja. Aaliyah Adriana Terry. Betzalo Tespa. Azaria Ray Thomas. Jaya Ayana Thomas. Edwin Clyde Thomason. Jared Daniel Thompson. Renee Jaquel Thompson. Shania Razaya Tyndall. Kaylee Toala Sudeno. Zaire Elijah Walcott. Elijah Rashawn Wallace. Cameron Jane Washer. Tylynn Chanel Wedlington. Jacqueline Grace West. Marquise Lafayette Wary. Keshawn Jermaine Watson. Alana Hope Williams. Jason Omar Troches Reyes. Stephanie Lee Troyan. Amaya Nicole Truesdale. Zanavia Naima Turner. Javen Joel Ulloa. Makai Kyrie Upshur. Jennifer Nicole Urbina Cornejo. Valeria Uribe Figueroa.
Graduates, please stand. By the authority vested in me as principal of Olympic High School, and by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of Olympic High School class of 2021. You may turn your tassel.